Alright, I think we're in. Make sure that audio is good. Alright, perfect. Here's Bat's son. He's gonna get all the answers wrong. Ugh. I just got a new magic card. I ordered this Vivi's Thunder Magic. It's just Lightning Bolt, but it's Vivi, so it's cool. Let's see. I should learn another class, honestly. As, like, much as... I never tuned to this. As much as, like... I don't want to spend any time, the pet bar being here is really terrible, and is honestly going to be such a throw. So, we're going to set this to home... let's see, Limsa... Yeah, Limsa's free, so we're going to set this to our home point. Travel here for free. Now we're going to pick up Marauder, because I think Tank is probably the next freest one. And we're probably never going to touch Arcanist again. Because this sucks. Oh, I actually need to. I need to finish the level 10 quest. Shit. Or else I won't be able to change classes. Alright, whatever. Anyways. I was trying to figure out if I could suss out what chat is talking about. Anyway, whatever. Hello, cat girl. God, this like hurts my eyes to look at. It's just bad, actually. It's just awful. It's good to see the Sprouts doing their early level quests. I suppose that's what I'm doing, but I'm different. I've beaten this game. I played these games before. Oops. Ah, I forgot to actually use my fucking buttons. It's hard to tell. Because all my buttons are bad. And unorganized. I don't like... So, unorganized. I cannot tell you how much this bothers me. It feels like I'm overreacting, but I mean, I definitely am, I guess. Jesus. Where did... Where the fuck... Kylia? Clea? Or Clea? Clea just left, apparently. I don't know if she died or what. Alright, there she is. I wish to enhance my strengths. Yeah, Bad Son is the other person that has not been to Gridania yet. So is the other guy that will need a bit of planning. And I used to be able to have equipment actually though. I was playing small clothes for too long. Alright, we're gonna unlock Marauder, I think. Because I can't stand the pet bar. So I think the amount of time it's gonna take to level Marauder is actually really mitigated by just being a better class for me. You know, I do like I do think Scholar is probably the, I guess not the easiest class, but like the one where you don't need the buttons to be in the right order the most. Like there's no combos. I don't know. It would help. But like, you know, you could have I don't know. It still sucks at later levels. I think tank is probably the next best. God, I forgot how terrible he looks. That's awesome. I forgot to eat food. I don't remember because it's not on my hotbar. But I should be eating food. Increase my XP gain. By at least a little bit. I just don't have any food right now. Where is the pot watch? Oh, no. Culinary ain't this one. Alright, Bad Son eats eggs. He's just gonna get 50 eggs. Please give me 50 eggs, sir. There we go, perfect. Oh, it even gives me the first two combos. First device, so this is great. So I have my third hit will be lost somewhere in the hotbar, but at least the first two hits are together. I don't think that's always the case among melee classes. I know for certain warrior gets its damage up buff before it gets its second hit. Or not warrior, gladiator. Gladiator gets its Gladiator gets its damage up buff before its second hit. But Marauder might actually be key to this. If it just gets all his stuff very satisfyingly. Stop. There we go. Alright, back to Middle of Nicaea. Hit rocks. That's the quest. We're literally hitting rocks. I love Warrior. I actually do like Warrior. I like Dark Knight more as a tank. But Warrior's really fun as well. Plus Dark Knight is hard to have as a main tank because you don't get it at level. Astrologian, Astrologian, Dark Knight, and Machinist are really fun classes to use, but you just don't get them at a good level. So they require a little extra investment, whereas, besides, like, the starter classes, obviously, are all at 1. But besides the classes you get at 1, like, all other, like, extra stuff, you can just start playing right off the rip. That one you need to start leveling before you can go back into regular content. Time to hit more rocks. And fight bees. I don't even want to know the logistics of how we're damaging this bee cloud with an axe. Or how we don't come out of it with just several stinging hives attacking us. And lots of these things. I do want to play more Fire Emblem, but I realized that I should get through this first. But I'm not sure how long I can stream today. We'll see how it goes. Probably about the same as before. It's just trying to get as much stream time as I can, honestly. Let's find their first Gabu. So proud. Ah, they're going for hunting log. That makes sense. So am I. We are alike. God, we are not fucking hidden. We are missing like everything. It's such bad stats. This is pathetic. We can't kill this guy. Like, oh god, that was awful. And a too high level. It's 15. We're only level 8. I guess I'm probably only supposed to kill the small guys, I guess, but still. I guess this is the first time I've had to, like, I've been, like, so undergeared that I've realized how much you miss on that. Anyway, good son, not true. Bad son. Incorrect. I can't wait for this guy to beat the game. Oh, God. Almost Christmas. Almost Christmas. Almost Christmas means it wasn't almost Christmas. The main reason for me not going tank, I think, was, no, it probably just won't do parties with other real players. But the main reason I didn't go tank initially was, it's like, you have to lead the pack, and I just don't know if I'm going to be able to do that, really, with, my buttons so messed up. Yeah, probably best to be with NPCs. Well, basically, with any challenge run, we will likely not be dealing with real players, just so we don't ruin someone else's time. I mean, there's some characters, like, are guaranteed for Jarvis. Clip that. To the Jarvis, ban him, or whatever the mods. Just treat mods like Jarvis. How's it going, by? Those are no hunting log. I should actually check the hunting log. Okay, yeah. We got it. I was like, oh, let's just wander around and see what the hunting log. No, we can check that. Anyway. Rage? Star Wars or Marvel Rivals? Which one? Where's the rage coming from? Or, I guess, secret third option, real life. Alright, Rivals, gotcha. Gotcha. Oh no. I was just there. Ain't that just the way? Human Torch is the worst, beyond the worst hero of the game, really? I guess I haven't seen anyone talk about him, so that makes sense. Why? Why is he so bad? Then they banned him. Oh god. He's just bad. Yeah, it's just undertuned, just no damage, dies easy. That kind of shit. No, yeah, alright, yeah. The usual culprits, you know? Just basically a character that isn't allowed to play the game, you know? So. Movement tech, and then they took. That is the thing that really irked me about Overwatch. Not to give it Overwatch comparisons. But, I mean, you gotta, you know? Is the fact that, like, we kept getting really cool, like, movement and, like, playstyle stuff that were, like, sort of technically glitches, and then they fucking patched it out. Like, every time without fail. Whenever there was something, like, kind of sick that you could do, in game, they were like, oh, that's not intentional. We actually only want you to play the game how we want you to play it, which is the most boring shit ever. So I think, like, whenever, like, tech like that is discovered that, I don't know, like, I guess if it's a game-breaking glitch that, like, causes you to go out of bounds, or causes, like, something to be overpowered, or underpowered, or, you know, like, if it's game-breaking, I understand removing it, but, like, if it's just cool, it's kind of lame. Like, I think you should really lean, I don't know, as someone who has never made a video game in their life, as a game designer, you need to lean into, the uniqueness, of, like, I don't know, like, I really want, like, more developers to lean into the, you know, the uniqueness of a character, is not just, like, what kind of damage they do, what their stats are like, you know, but also, like, you know, how you can play the game. I don't know. The animation cancel, like, it also increases the skill ceiling, which does, I think is the main reason why you remove tech like that, is because, you want to make sure that the skill, that the skill floor is still acceptable. Like, if you need to do movement tech to make a character good, at all, then, like, I don't know, it's a little tougher, but... Holy shit, hold on, I'm gonna help you, I'm gonna help you. Are you not gonna do anything? Come back in the fray! I want to see you fight! Coward! Damn, they didn't even care. They ain't even care. I scared them. Shitty, my bad son is just too awful. Yeah, I mean, like, that's the other, like, the other thing is that, I think is gonna, I mean, that's a whole other conversation, I think, you know, is that, like, the, you know, the archetypes of the heroes, are hero shooter archetypes. They're not, there's, you know, they're gonna lean, more towards, like archetypes more than they are going to, yeah, they're gonna Overwatch themselves, you know, like, you know, they're gonna say, like, oh, well, Black Widow is Widowmaker, and, you know, Hawkeye is, the bow fella, I can't remember what his name is, you know, like that's, they're gonna, because Hanzo, yeah, Hanzo, partially, because, that's the formula that's worked, and they're following the formula, but also because that is gonna make onboarding easier, you know, as shitty as it is to be like, well, that character wouldn't do that, you know, like, it's kind of like a mischaracterization, it's kind of lazy. It's also just, you know, you see a guy with a bow in a hero shooter, and you're like, oh, that's Hanzo. I know how to play Hanzo. And then you play him, and he's Hanzo. And you're like, okay, yeah, I could do that. Whereas, like, if it's completely different than Hanzo, like, you have a bit of a, trickier, like, time getting the player onboarded. makes for a shitty, yeah, so that's, like, I don't know. That's, like, the reason why they're doing that, I'm pretty sure. It is very strange, though, to be like, oh, you know, there's a character with Widow in their name. Yeah, they're gonna be the same character as the other character with Widow in their name. And then there are going to be some characters that are just unique. Like, you can't have all the characters that are the same, but you got... I think, like, some characters just got shafted and got the treatment of basing them on their Overwatch counterparts. Like, there's no, like, but Overwatch doesn't have, like, as many, like, melee-heavy characters and stuff like that, I don't know. This is like me talking about 2 games I don't play, so this is not helpful, but that's how I understand it, at least. Put it over the amount of Overwatch heroes. Holy shit. So, you know, you have to differentiate some characters. Like, you can't all be Overwatch. But I do think that's why some of these things were some of these decisions were made. You know, like, if you have characters that are visually similar, like, it's sometimes just easier to make them, like, actually similar. Anyway. They could never replace her. You know what? I think I had done a portrait for Arcanist. How do I undo this? But I think, yeah, restore default settings. I think Bad Sun shouldn't have, like, I do portraits for everybody. Bad Sun is not gonna have portraits. He is gonna have adventure plate because everyone needs to have adventure plate. But it's gonna suck. Not that portraits are ever gonna matter, I guess. This is for event. We need to get far enough in the game for an event. Bad Sun is the only, is the last character that hasn't gotten there yet. You should do it. You get 6 emotes out of this. I mean, they're all very similar to each other. I basically get 1 emote with 5 variations, but... yeah, we're not gonna play Duty Fun. Well, I mean, like... There's nothing saying we can't. You know, like, this isn't a challenge on the pervades, but it's just, like, at a certain point, like, right now, at this level, we're probably good to do group content, but eventually, and hopefully we never get to this point on this character, because they suck. Eventually, we're gonna have to start utilizing the hotbar switching mechanic that nobody does, where you can press this button to switch to other hotbars. And that's gonna make it very bad to do content. Oof, rough. Go away, please. Hell yeah. Totally legit copy of Fire Emblem Awakening on your very legit 3DS. Wait, hold on. Can you, on your legit copy, can you download DLC? Because that's, I would, it would be such a shame if DLC was just gone from the internet. Mostly because I still want to do, like, the Lunatic Plus Iron Man thing. Yeah, fair enough. I think Lunatic plus Iron Man is possible with DLC, and Lunatic... Well, yeah, it's definitely possible, but, like, KMU shit is possible with Lunatic plus. Lunatic is possible without DLC, though. But I was like, I think it would be fun to, like, do a KMU with the addition of all, like, because well, the thing I really liked about Awakening, I know they're basically just reflavored generic units, but I really like the, I really like the fact that you can, like, summon other characters from different games into your game. Yeah, they're basically just reflavored generics, but it is fun. So, like, that was my strategy for doing a KMU Lunatic Plus. Lunatic Plus, really hard, by the way. I've never completed it before. So I don't know how it would go. Probably pretty badly. It took me several tries to get through the first couple chapters. Which is actually impossible without a very, very specific strategies, basically. Ba 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 ba. Oh no. Nice work. No, I was just saying the playing. I was just saying the character, like, downloading the other characters from from the other games, that you can do. I really like doing that. That was fun. That was my main strategy for a KMU. I just still want to do I do want to do Awakening thing at some point, but I think the randomizers are more interesting. I haven't seen an Excelblum cameo in a while. Damn. Gotcha. Got him. Holy shit. Legendary fumble. Don't sucker toes me when you're the one losing in fake Fire Emblem. Also, I can't even do Sucker of Toes. Conflicts with Twitch's moderation policy. Sorry to disappoint. Toe Licker probably does. Yeah, Toe Licker runs. Right, that's fine. I mean, we could have chosen a better one, like literally anything else, but that's fine. Actually, I really don't want to do this quest. It really blows. Mm. Yeah, yeah, fuck it. I'm not doing that. Donald Tharja. It should have been me, not him. It's not fair. Alright. I am at a free company now. I am now in fried chocobos. What up, gamers? Oh, wait, there was another one. That was there's another version of that that's making the rounds recently. It's the Toto, switch me out with him now. Yeah, hold on. I don't know if I have it saved on my phone, but I did see it and I was like, that's a good pick. Let's see, do I have it downloaded somewhere? I have this. Let's see, what do I have? Oh, I found it! I found it! I do have it. Yeah, I posted it in memes. Hurry up, Toto! Swap me with him! It's very good for just this reason. I'm gonna switch around unit like the one person said. Yeah, it's just it's interesting. There's a lot of Tharjas. Yeah, it was Hydra. I don't know if I don't know. Let me probably do an Awakening, but I know the GBA Fire Emblem games are basically the what FE Builder is based on. I believe. Yeah, someone has made Tharja sprite. Someone has made a lot of Tharja art. Hey Jarvis, look up Tharja. Disable safety protocols. Found one? Oh hell yeah. Should I get fried to celebrate my new tag or no? I was playing. Um, I wasn't planning on it, but I'm the son now. I'm somebody's son. Bad son is now okay. He's I don't know how to feel about him. He's now well liked. He's found a community. I feel like I've let him down. You know? I have been pushing him away when all he wanted was a home. Till they learn about the bit. Yeah, I should tell them about the bit. Also, I'm not taking an edible. Hell yeah. I'm sorry, what? Edible? I live in a state that this is illegal. This is legal. I just joined a company that gave me the fried tag, so now I need to get fried. I'm old. I'm not that old. I'm not an old ass man. I'm just of legal age. I'm not a criminal. I should also this stream comes with a caveat that you should always take care when indulging in substances. Follow local laws. You know, operate heavy machinery. I know you guys really want to drive the forklift right now, but you can't. I'm sorry. Are we disowning kids? Oh, no, I'm not disowning kids. I have my shitty son. So this is my other, so I like to do like mini challenge runs. Mostly just because people, both Small Clothes and Bad Son were created by Mare, I guess. So if you like, channel points can make me do a challenge run of the game, basically. And so Bad Son's challenge is that I'm not allowed to adjust the hotbars. I really like fucking with the hotbars. And I think it's very important in this game. But it sucks, and I hate him. Sorry, I didn't mean that. I gotta admit, I gotta preface to the team. I love A Realm Reborn. It's my favorite expansion. Like I said, this is a challenge run character. I'm not allowed to adjust the hotbar at all. It's a bad challenge. That's why I'm a bad son. I've only finished one other one. That's true, actually. True. You know what? Fair enough. I literally can't judge. I cannot play content. You with the all will drag you down. So much healing. Oh yeah. Hold on. Oh no, you heal on your own. So you're, so you get auto. We did implement auto healing. So if you take, like, you get you heal back like every hour or something. So you are fine. Alright, it's good to be here. Satan? Satan is a shaman with a flux tome. That's very apt, I suppose. Slim Lance sounds like bad romance. I don't understand that bit. I think Mare killed God last time. God leveled up. God has gotten attacked so many times on this channel that they've leveled up. That wild jackal is gonna go on a ride. That guy fell off the cliff. Has to go all the way around. Oh wait, no, they just despawned. I thought they were gonna walk. I can't believe God leveled up. Yeah, okay, no, it was Hydra that killed God. I couldn't remember if it was Mare or Hydra. Oh, okay, there's only Jake Paul. Because there's, I think the, there's basically, like, sentence, like, word fixing. They're implemented, they're telling me about it. That, because we keep misspelling each other's names, it will, automatically, like, help you out. But it seems that some names are too similar. Logan Paul is a priest. Do we know of an NPC that's a Myrmidon? I have not found one yet. Bro, stand still. Dude, what is your hit rate? Bye, this is getting sad. No permadeath on Jake Paul. They're like gift stuff. Sorry, I'm like looking at the chat. You can't really see it very much on stream. It's probably for the better. But they're talking about like changing gifts, and I forgot that it's almost Christmas time. It's like it's in 4 minutes it'll be Christmas Eve. I forgot. I bought all my presents. Like that's not the worry. It's just that I haven't had any time. I've had no time. You could attack yourself? Oh no. Yeah, what the you're a Cav now. I'm sorry, bud. There's nothing wrong with being a Cavalier. You know, I have several friends that are Cavaliers. I'm not Cavalier phobic. In fact, some of my best friends are Cavs. just because I killed Ford, or not Ford, Franz. I did not kill Ford. Actually, I don't even know if we have any Cavaliers in our randomizer run. I think we don't have any Cavs in our random. I know my Cavaliers. There's no. I have no idea what the math looks like on this. Zero clue. But terrain matters, and your terrain is random apparently. So you can see like Paul Blart was on a mountain, which is why you missed, because that gives you a void bonus. I don't know how you control terrain, but that's part of what. The one from... Bad son. Dead image, Jesus. Like Cleveland Brown from Family Guy, or from his own show. Even as a Cav, I still cannot hit. Yeah, Mara's gonna hate how many NPCs we've summoned into reality. Yeah, whatever. We'll figure it out. True. You know, I realized I say bye, right? Because that is... But if it's a pun on disaster, it should be biz. Biz. No, I know, yeah. I feel like it works. I feel like biz doesn't. Or, B. Yeah, I'm gonna call it 471. Yo, 471. Yeah, I can't, like... Cavaliers are usually pretty, like... pretty consistent units, usually. Like, they're, you know... I do wanna. I was thinking about doing that. That like changing units to be like things, and I was like, I was wondering how to do stats. And I think you basically just total up whatever unit it's replacing, total, and then you can just spend those points on whatever. But I don't know. Wait, are you not supposed to do Elliewood's story? Hector is your second playthrough, gotcha. I've heard Legend of Hector hard mode. Legends are spoken of Hector hard mode. I've also heard Elliewood sucks. Custom stats don't use, but I was wondering like what like how to balance the stats, you know? So like give people the option for whatever stats they want, but then you know, obviously like I think everyone would just choose to have max stats. So like there needs to be like a limit on that. Yeah, stat allocation. Because also I think and you could like have it be like yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking like if I did stat allocation, I don't think I would give any like limitations. So like what if you just like you're like put it all on luck, you know? 0 strength, 0 skill, 0 speed, 20 luck. Everything to be 0. You will need to have some stats, sir. Yeah, the custom classes I think would be cool too, actually. We could really go nuts with this. Yeah, the like withered or what, I don't know. There's like a thing different every time. Important litmus test. Oh no, I always fail these. Times have you had Nah in your Awakening games? I do not remember. Yeah, in the slightest. I have had Nah. I believe I did. Oh, that's right. Nah is the Manakite's daughter, right? I think that's more than one. I don't. Noe's, yeah. I had, in my most recent run, I did Noe and the little mage kid. I thought that would work. That worked pretty well. I don't remember what, I don't remember what else I did. Rickon, yeah. I don't think it's 20 total, gotcha. That makes sense. That could be, I could work with that. So 20 luck and 400% HP growth. You failed? Face the wall? I want to have every character. 14-year-old and 1,000-year-old. I don't want to talk about it. They coded that shit in. I need to have all my characters. Thank you very much. I will not face the wall. They did not need to... They didn't... I know, yeah. What do you mean? I had Noe and Robin paired up. Is that wrong? No, it is, yeah. It is, I do not like the 1,000-year-old child trait. It is very bad. Face the wall. Yeah, I think there are decent ways to do it, but not if you dress Noe the way she's dressed. So I just forget about those characters. That's because Robin's the player. Yeah, no, I know. That's what I was making the joke. Yeah. I mean, Tiki was the first instance of, like, Tiki was a kid in the original stuff. It's cool that you get to see her as an adult, but it's just like, yeah, there wasn't like a, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I don't know enough about this shit, dog. I mean, like, if we're going on the infinite rabbit hole that is problematic Fire Emblem romances, we would be here forever. Where is the incest coefficient video? Also, like, Three Houses is a good game. However, as the teacher, you do get to date your underage students. So, yeah, there wasn't romance in that game, I suppose. I'm just saying, like, Fire Emblem has always been very questionable. At least since they've added stuff. I thought... Yeah, I guess so. I don't know how old Byleth is, actually, to be fair. So, but yeah, no, it is still like the... I don't know. This is not a good conversation. What a terrible... Yeah, S rank is after time skip. You don't get to marry anyone until time skip. But whatever. The cool teacher. Back to normal shit. I think the problem is that, like, there's not a whole lot going on right now, you know? We're doing ARR for, like, the 50th time. Please heal me. Please. It's definitely gonna marry Final. Oh, it's actually gonna fuck Final Fantasy and marry Fire Emblem and kill Persona. That makes sense. We haven't trained him on Persona at all, so. One side is related to the player. Hold on. Have you? Oh, I have to show you the Excelblum incest coefficient video. It's not just Fates. It's the Erica Ephraim romance in Sacred Stones. There's stuff in her older Fire Emblem games. It Three Houses. Dude, I want to play this game. Erica Ephraim's, okay. There is no explicit romance, the Erica Ephraim thing, but they do get 4, interactions with each other in which, like, it culminates in, like, very, like, wow, you're so cool, brother. Yes. And, you know, it's like, it's very weird. It's weird. I think it's the best you can do it. It's like they're too close. They're too close. They can afford to be a little less. I guess the worst one is the Ephraim Myrrh interaction, arguably. Anyway, we're back to the fucking conversation again. Because when you talk about environment, there's only like 2 options. Anyway. Speaking of which, we do gotta see what Myrrh is actually. I haven't seen what Myrrh is in the current randomizer. What is this? Oh, the inbreeding coefficient. There's the Excelblum video. Come on, where is it? Alright, you gotta watch this real quick. Fateslandia family tree. There it is. The Fodlan family circle. Holy shit. It's so fucking good. The Fodlan family circle is crazy. Anyway. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, that's fair. And the the yeah, no, it is it just like it reads as like you remember that do you guys remember the period of the where what was it? Folgers? Yeah, Folgers coffee did uh, uh like a wholesome um ad with like a brother and sister that were like also close, and everyone was like, it's the incest ad or whatever, you know, it's the same thing. No, you don't remember the Folgers coffee? Anyway, this is not a useful thing then. Anyway, also it's Christmas Eve. Happy Merry Christmas Eve, everybody. I didn't think about that. It's also like the second game translated. You might be right actually. Yeah, I think about that. Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. What are you going on about? There's like a Folgers ad that like got popular in the internet. If you don't understand, this is there was like it was infamous on the internet for a bit because like the brother sister were like were like I don't know it's had like weird vibes, and it's the same thing. Like there's nothing there technically. It's just like you look at it, you're like I don't know about that. It's a Wikipedia article for the Folgers incest ad. Okay, at least I'm not crazy. I'm not the only person who remembers this thing. I'm definitely crazy. I'm not. I'm correct. Yep. It's like, it's way too flirty. Curse knowledge bestowed. You're welcome. That's what I'm here for. Oh shit. We're with. They definitely didn't mean to, surely. Surely not. Alright, also, finally, we can go to Gridania. God, I love my wife. This place is cursed. This is like a... what a terrible place we've created. I love... who gave me access to creating my own space and community? I should have taken that away from me. Because I started this channel playing, actually, what did I don't remember what the first stream was. I think it was Smash Brothers. Technically. And then I picked it back up streaming, Drakengard 3. The Genshin was when I became affiliate. So Genshin was the, like, affiliate thing, but, but I had streamed before then. Because there's, like, several points when you get... But anyway, I was, like, trying to think of, like if it was... me starting this journey with Genshin should have ticked off a lot of boxes. Then I thought about it, and I was like, I think it's Smash Brothers. That probably should have ticked off boxes. This should bring me to Gridania, I believe. I think it's Gridania next. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's just like that's as I said, like the problem is there's just not there's
New
not as much to
Gridania.
talk about. Because we're going through a Realm Reborn again. Which is probably the problem with doing this series of event stuff. I still like doing it because it's fun taking like just checking off everything. And it also just allows me to talk. But sometimes we've exhausted all conversation topics. And it's time for the Foldland Family Circle. Anyway, it's not usually like this, I think. You know, like I give it about a 40% chance of cursed stream. I mean, it's like a 40% chance, I think, at any given time. We just kind of run the odds. It's like a Fire Emblem 40% though, so it's like not every time, but you can't like bet on it. But you can't bet against it. Anyway. Yeah, we can play with Transformers fake. Alright. Finally, we're at the seasonal event. Let's go, Bad Son. I wait with bated breath. You know what? It's interesting. I don't know. I just thought about this. So I do want to speed around this game eventually. And I gotta plan something for that at some point. But I was thinking about it. Is that this game is a weird, like, an MMO is weird to speedrun. Like an ongoing MMO. Very strange. Because at a certain point, they gained the jog buff, which means that the game is just faster now. Like, imagine if the game was like, it's not that much faster, but like over the course of like a speed run, it's my fake name became real. Uh, the thing is like, Is like at a certain point, like what if it, like imagine speedrunning a game, like you become really good at it. You're like playing Mario 64, and then Mario 64, and then Shigeru Miyamoto comes back, and is like, actually we're patching the game. We have internet at in 19 whatever, and it's actually faster now. It's just faster. Like the game is just faster. That'd be crazy. Also, my bet is Wheezing. I don't think Wheezing is a real one. Wait, hold on. I don't know if you know Transformers Hydra, but do you have one? Wheezing Arrow. Okay, well, if you had to correct me, then that one's real. Yeah, Twitch doesn't allow for line breaks at all. Even if you do a shift, even if you copy paste or do shift enter. Wheezing Arrow is a bad name. So I think in the future, if we play this game again, we're gonna need commas. Commas are the only way. Because the two names are gonna be, I'm gonna read all of them as one. Rapungus is definitely not real. Rapungus is my next bet. Pipes was one of mine that I was thinking about that, actually. It was one of the ones I wanted to pick. So that's a good guess. Alright, bye, give us the answer. Did you fool us this time? Axel? Damn. Oh. I should have known. I should have known they didn't put Axel Kingdom Hearts. But it would make sense, because, like, an axle of a car, you know, and then an axle of a... Like, an axle of a wheel versus an axle... Anyway. That's a good one. Ugh, burned myself really good. I cut myself with an oyster knife really good. My hands are all pockmarked. Jalopy? They made him wait, what? Oh god. You should have saved that tidbit for next time. I would have guessed that was fake. Wait, I forgot. No. I want to go back. Let me go back. I wanted to make... I autopiloted. We're on Bad Son. Alright, Bad Son is actually good at this. My goal was I was going to see on this character if we chose all the wrong answers. Or is the Transformer gonna name Axel? Oh, bye. Come on. You just got out Transformer acknowledged. Someone knowledge checked you on Transformers. Bye. How do you feel about that? They're all real. It's 2 sentences? Holy shit. Transformers Axel. Autobot builder from Beast Wars. Holy shit. I gotta... he doesn't... His fucking link is broken still. The image link is broken. Alright, we're about to finish the run on Bad Son. I'm trying to think. I could keep playing with more characters. Could do something else. I could end the stream. I don't know how I'm feeling, if you guys are getting tired or not. It is midnight 30. So I don't know. I've just been, I probably should end the stream. Probably should just end stream. Congratulations, Bad Son, on your first event. Nice work, bud. I love him. I love him even more. Actually, you know what? I'm turning around on Bad Son. I need something to waste time. All right, word. I'll keep streaming then. That's a good enough excuse for me, honestly. Thought Cross Buns. This guy's name is Thought Cross Buns. He's got a friend request. Like I'm not going to bed after. Like I don't need to go to bed. I'm not feeling pretty tired. I just drank a cold brew. Probably shouldn't have done that, but I did. So it's okay. Bye. You don't know what this is done to the man. Oh, I forgot Great Ape with his Galatea. It's been so long since we've seen Great Ape. The Galatea gear that Bear bought for us. It's so good. His high heels. He's beautiful to me. He's just stunning. That's our official Bard Glam for Great Ape from now on. I just wish it gave me the I will forever be sad at this cash shop because we bought this. It was like $7, $10 or whatever. However much this was, I did not buy this with my own money. I bought this with someone else's money who told me to buy it with that money. It's only this character. And it doesn't transfer. It's so terrible. When I do this, man, I made him fashionable. This is Great Ape. This is one of my favorite alts in this game. He's become beloved on the channel quite a bit. He's kind of the main character of the channel, though my main goal is to complete the game with all Final Fantasy games. Great Ape is not technically the character I will be doing that with. I'll be using Blue Boy. I do like Blue Boy, but it is a little sad, you know, that like I'm like, ah, man. I have fallen in love with Great Ape. So I feel bad for our little blue man. What? Dr. Daenerys. Hello? He's like, whoa! Whoa! Merry Christmas! I just met Santa Claus. And Mr. Alucard. Great Ape is Goku. What did we just get? Nana Bear? What? Where are you? There you are. That's... Oh, he's adorable. He's so cute. I guess it's Nana Bear. She's adorable. Wow. That's incredible. But yeah, so our main character is technically Blue Boy. But I do want to make a Great Ape emote. And a Blue Boy emote. Amatsu Anima. We have a bunch of Amatsu emotes that are also Gregnog emotes. Gregnog is has been one of the main characters as well. It's my Final Fantasy XI character. Where is my little Gregnog standee actually? Hold on. Hold on. Where is she? Where did she go? Hooray, Christmas. Hey, Lynx, what's up? I know, you're just in time for Great Ape. Actual paid chatter here. We were just talking about how great Great Ape was. We're getting paid? Not a we. Not a we, just Lynx. Nah, no. You guys are getting paid? There it is. Wait, you guys... I haven't seen the scene, but... That's how I imagine it every time I see the meme. Yeah. Nah, I pay well. Link's... I can imagine Link's, like, waking up. Like, he's like... Fuck. I gotta go into the fucking sacrifice shift again. Like, just if it wasn't for the money, I wouldn't do that. It's just, all right, you know, I just gotta psych myself up. I just gotta. Like he's gonna do a. I gotta. Yeah. So I'm sorry putting you on the late night. I really appreciate you working overtime this week. Well, that reminded me. Off topic. Have you guys seen the sort of off topic? It's Christmassy. Have you guys seen the origin of the SpongeBob voice? It's one of my favorite. It's my favorite shit. Dude, yeah. Are you kidding me? Like, full insurance, free dental, whatever. I don't care about, but insurance? What? Dude. No. Wait, really? I'm gonna show you something incredible. Oh, it's so wonderful to be the introduction to this.
Well, it was based on, and Nickelodeon does not like it when I tell the story. So here's the story. It was I was in an audition.
I guess there's no video. It says
on-camera commercial stuff.
Yeah.
Did you ever do any of that?
Very little.
Horrible.
Never really got the hang of that.
No, it's the worst.
Yeah, I don't.
It's you think you have little control over your destiny in show business, like doing what we do. When you're like the commercial guy and you show up trying to look like preppy dad or priest or
trying to
chef,
look normal,
and you walk into a room and there's like 80 guys that sort of look vaguely like you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's really horrible, debilitating, and I told my agent I can't do that anymore. But
it's a little bit of
send me
a
out for
thing,
voiceovers.
but it's 3 minutes long. You'll be fine.
For that, I had never really done much of it.
Right.
And they said, "What makes you think you can do that?" And I go, I don't have proof, but I will drive.
Give it a try.
I will drive anywhere. I will do any voiceover audition for anything. I think like that's a pretty good path for me and a good basket to put my eggs in. And that turned out to be luckily for me true. But there was at the same commercial on Camera Studio. They were auditioning. They were auditioning for a TV commercial that involved elves, Christmas elves, like a holiday commercial.
Yeah,
there it is. Here it is.
People,
yeah,
hanging around. A lot of them had their own elf costumes because that's what they do. Like if you're a fat guy with a white beard, you go out for the Santa stuff.
Sure.
If you're a little person with an elf with curly-toed shoes, you go out for those auditions.
Yeah. Stop renting. Buy the shoes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So there was one guy at the audition. He was, in a different part of the corridor.
Yeah.
And he was hanging with a couple of his buds. Yeah. And just the most bitter, ticked off little person in an elf outfit you've ever seen.
So, this is the only, if it wasn't for the Christmas shit, I wouldn't
There it is.
fucking work. This is the only time of the year that I fucking work. It pisses me off. It's like, I'm glad to have it, knock on wood, but motherfucker, it's like...
And I was like, wow. And I told Steve Hillenberg that story years go by. Yeah. And he remembered that story. I totally even forgotten the story because it was something that happened to you on a day. And then
If it wasn't for the Christmas shit.
And then you kind of forget about it. Yeah. And he said, remember that guy? So,
That's kind of where SpongeBob came from, sort of like a munchkin, like a...
without the negativity.
If it wasn't for the Christmas shit, I wouldn't fucking work.
Someday I'm going to run into him,
Yeah.
He's going to be standing outside my...
You're doing my shit.
Yeah, he's standing outside my house like Mark David Chapman.
Hey, Kenny, I got a bone to pick with you.
I'm your Joe Ansis. It's SpongeBob's Joe Ansis.
Fred must be low because it's not true. Oh, that's incredible.
He went that way. He was in a really small car. But it was...
Yeah, there it is. That's the origin of the SpongeBob voice. It's an incredible story. Yeah, Patrick's unemployed and he has his own house. Dude, like... Are you kidding me? SpongeBob has, like, a multi-story house. As a fry cook. And Squidward as a cashier. Dude, what do you think Mr. Krabs lives in? Like, I mean, no, he lives in, like... We've seen the inside of his house. I don't know if you've seen the outside of his house. So I don't know, like, his whole house. I just remember the episode where they, like, paint his rooms in the house. Like, it seems really nice. Hell, Sandy Cheeks, I don't know what the fuck she does, by the way. Let's be honest with you. He lives in Anchor, that's right. Which must be prime real estate, Sandy Cheeks, what does Sandy Cheeks do? For income? She's like a scientist, I think, but I've never seen her do any actual work. She sells her patents? I guess she's a scientist. Okay, so never mind. I was like, so I guess that is a pretty prestigious thing, but she lives in a fucking biosphere. Like, she has a whole planet to herself, essentially. So I guess, like, she works for the government. What government? Hold on, we can uncover something here. What government? King Triton? Does she work for King Triton? Or does she work for, like, the U.S. government? Or, like, I guess the government nearest to the Bikini Atoll. Contract with a bunch of business monkeys to develop banana stuff. Okay, apparently the Sandy Cheeks lore that I do not remember from all my years of SpongeBob. Holy shit. But what the monkeys? Okay, I guess that makes sense. No, I can fuck with it. She's not a government worker. She's like a contract scientist from the monkey like thing. I don't, what do you call it? Cabal? No. I don't know what the cabal is. She's a Texan, that's right. And there's no there's no monkeys in Texas. Yeah. How did she meet the monkeys? If she's from Texas. You can now imagine me in front of like a giant like conspiracy board trying to pin together all the pieces. Sandy Cheeks, pinned to Bikini Bottom, pinned to bio like science work, pinned to the and like this shit goes deep. This shit goes deeper than any of us have ever seen. She has cousins all over the globe. This is like a family operation. Maybe thinking of plankton. I have no idea. Okay. I don't know enough. But like this is like the family business. Like it's just a bunch of squirrels going to the bottom of the ocean like they're mapping this shit out. For what? For the monkey? Like why are the squirrels working for the monkeys? This goes all the way down. Cousins might be plankton. Okay. So we may be able to rule out the family business. What we can't rule out... Man, I wish we had Christmas glam. Anyway. What we can't rule out is the monkeys. They're the wrench in this thing. Like... What do they want? What the fuck was that? They're just gonna... Did I got a snowball thrown at me? Ah! This monkey business. This monkey business is ironically no monkey business. 76 special square works for monkeys. 3 upper class British shrimps. Shrimps. Dr. Marmalade, Dr. Reginald, Professor Percy, founder of scientific research inventions in Bikini Bottom. So is the episode Chimps Ahoy. Their employee creating advanced tech. Visit occasionally check on her work. Granting your contract extensions. What the fuck? No, I don't have Throw yet. I'm sorry. I know. I remember that. I remember Throw. I don't remember where you get it. I think there's a thing in like Kurthus or something. That's crazy. What are the 3 upper class British chimpanzees? What do they gain? But why does she need to be on the bottom of the ocean? There's so many questions I have. SpongeBob lore goes crazy. I can't wait to see like a there has to be like a 5-hour SpongeBob lore dive somewhere on YouTube. You know, like like some like crazy like SpongeBob deep dive as to like all the like the SpongeBob iceberg. Like you have all the theories of like because there's there's a bunch of theories like because the Bikini Atoll was a nuclear test site for a bit that like Bikini Bottom, which is gets the name from it, was built on radioactive waste. In terms of like power scaling part of Doomslayer. If you're power scaling, there's a ending gag in SpongeBob where SpongeBob literally unravels the entire universe. So SpongeBob fucking clears. Except Patrick is more powerful because Patrick he unraveled the entire universe and Patrick lived. Yeah, I have a new video. I think we might be onto something. Dude, that would be a crazy video to make. I really got to start making videos again. I really, really want to have some time to do that. Yeah, I would love to do a how powerful is SpongeBob SquarePants. I think that would be really fun. Or like a lore deep dive stuff. Very, very dumb. Very cool. Yeah, no, they did, I think the fact that it's, like, Steven Hillenburg is a marine biologist and, like, managed to, like, obviously, like, like, there's, like, that's probably the reason I chose the under the water stuff, um, but, like, the fact that, like, any of it could be accurate is nuts. Or, like, based on any kind of knowledge. I prefer to believe the theory that SpongeBob is just kind of like that, Like, clearly the world itself is just strange, not just Bikini Bottom. As seen whenever they, like... I guess, like, the real-life segments are not super strange, But I don't know. Anyway, I'm not gonna worry about it. Yeah, they go beyond Bikini Bottom on various episodes, and shit is just kind of like that. So, like, I think they chose the name, from the Bikini Atoll, and, like, because, like, it's funny, because, like, a Bikini Bottom, and also bottom of the ocean, and bottom of the, but, like, there's probably a bunch of different influences, so that's why I think that, like, SpongeBob just kind of like that. I don't subscribe to the theory. Matthew Patrick, I don't want to see it. Actually, this probably is a Matt Pat game theory episode. Let's look game theory. Or I guess film theory they did. They did film theory, right? Probably a film theory on SpongeBob. Right. That's my, like, problem with, like, the dark secrets of Mario. It's like, what? No, Mario's not evil. Like, he's not, like, weird and evil. He's just, like, a guy. He's just like a guy who jumps on turtles sometimes. You know, like, I don't know. Like, I guess it's fine to like theorize about darker stuff. There are darker kids media or like kids shows with darker like backstories to them for sure. Oh, sorry. I might have tried to post a link. Do not have that. I have that banned, unfortunately. Sorry about that. Unless you're like a mod. But if you send it without the link part, I'll check it out. I just don't want random people coming in and sending stuff. So just send it without like a .com. He's the guy that's top in turds. The dark secrets of Great Ape. But like, you know, because like I think about like Adventure Time, being like a kid's show that like had, you know, it's like, is it a post-apocalyptic world? Yes, that's canonical. You know, there's like that's like something that you can look into. I guess that's, I don't know if that's a good example, but like, you know, because Adventure Time does get kind of nuts. But like, I don't know. You're trying to like say that Ed and Eddie is about purgatory. Like that's one of the. I was trying to think of like what's a crazy one, but the Ed and Eddie represents purgatory is a theory. Okay, I don't have any others. My brain hurts by Mad Fenrir. What? That's just a theory. A game theory. Thanks for watching. One last character to do. Oh, my brain. Oh, duh. Dude, I'm so far gone. Oh.
I think SpongeBob SquarePants can beat the Doomslayer. Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just walked in. I've been racking my brain about it over and over again.
What the?
SpongeBob technically is a creature that can survive causality warping events, and he himself can also make changes in reality that alter causality entirely. Okay. But the Doomslayer is also a universal constant that can also survive changes in causality. So it got me thinking, could
What the fuck?
SpongeBob erase the universe and in turn erase Doomslayer? But no, it wouldn't work, because Doomslayer would still exist, which means Doomslayer's grand purpose to
What
destroy
the
all
fuck?
demons would still exist. But if SpongeBob erases the universe, then all the demons are erased, which means Doomslayer's grand purpose doesn't exist. But Doomslayer still exists, so his grand purpose still exists! And how?
What the fuck?
Obviously, the magic pencil he used to make a doppelganger of himself! Shot in the dark question, when was the last time you slept? How long's it been since Halloween? Maybe sleep is a good idea? Back you, the shitpost must flow!
Holy shit. I don't know what happened. I feel like I passed out and woke up slightly smarter. And also slightly dumber. Bro cooked. Yeah, no, I can't even lie. I feel like I learned something. Madagascar multidimensional god of death. I have seen that. It's like a 5-hour video. I've not watched the video, but there's like a 5-hour Mort theory video. I gotta see a smaller version of that. Video is in fact accurate. Holy shit. Send me the video, please. Please send me the video. I gotta change Greg Nug's name to Amatsu, but that's so much money for no reason. I just wish you could do it in Final Fantasy 11. Just waiting for the day. Because our bot does not like the name. And I guess neither do I. One through 25? I don't know what you posted. That link was weird. Anyway. Mort 3 recap? Parts 1 through 25? Mort Theory number 1. Why are there 25 parts? Oh, fair enough. Okay, that makes sense. I think because you are a VIP, you can post. Yeah. You should be fine. VIPs and post links. VIPs and mods. That's insane. I gotta watch this. I'm watching all 25 parts unrecapped. I'm watching every part of this. That's just awesome. "26 to 28 parts leads to connecting DreamWorks theory." What the fuck? Yeah, no, I'm definitely watching that. True. Hmm? Alright, we just have to get through this, and then I definitely gotta go. It's too late. I'm fading out. I see him! Santa! Faded and faded out. Facts. Whew. Alright, we're almost through. Oh, if you wanna, I guess I should chill. If you want to play the game when I'm not streaming, I do have a Discord as well. It's !Discord, and then you can join that, should you wish. That's the other place where you can play it. But we still gotta work on fixing it up. So I don't know. Alright, perfect. Now to collect my reward. Tis the season of Greg Nog, after all. Alright, anyway. I'm gonna head out. I'll see you around. I am very tired. Bye-bye. Waffles! Wait! Damn it. Hi, Waffles. Have a good night. I'm gonna refund you on that one, since I am going to bed now. It's good to see you. Bye-bye.